Paano nga ba magplano ng entire on-the-day wedding timeline from the wedding preparation to the ceremony up until to the reception and until the end of the wedding reception, guys? Today's video, I will be sharing with you how we created this wedding timeline. We plan out the entire what's going to happen in your wedding as a wedding planner. Hi, my name is Val. I am a wedding planner here in Cebu City, and I do have a wedding planning tips playlist that you can refer from our previous videos, and I know it would be really helpful for those who are future bride, future groom, or even to our future wedding planners out there. I know that some of you, gawa na nila ito on their own. Like, they do it yourself now for the wedding planning. And sometimes, they tend not to just hire a wedding planner because they have so much time to do the entire planning, and all they have to do is just having an on-the-day coordinator. And I know since you are only doing this for the very first time, you are finding a reliable resource, a reliable information as well. So I will be sharing with you guys on how you can plan out your on-the-day wedding timeline. So let's start with your ceremony time. So yung pinaka-baseline mo on your wedding timeline, guys, is when ba yung ceremony mag-start. So from there, you will be building your preparation time, your traveling time, and your photo session time. So those three, that will rely on when will be the start of your wedding ceremony. So here in Cebu City, guys, mostly our wedding ceremony starts around 1 to 4 p.m. Meron ding ibang mga church na gumagawa ng mga 5 p.m. So you as a bride or a wedding planner, one must know when will be the start of your ceremony. Bridal prep and photo tips. Might wonder, guys, how long does a Glam team finish their hair and makeup? It's up to how many people they're going to make up. But usually, if they're just only like 3 bridesmaids, 1 maid of honor, 1 bride, and then 2 parents, which is parents can be done at the later once tapos na yung bride at tapos na din yung tatlong bridesmaid and isang maid of honor, they usually finish up around 2 to 3 hours. So magdedepende din yan kung ilan ba ang mag-makeup, guys. So it doesn't mean na 10 yung magma-makeup and they only have like 2 people to do this. So it will really affect your timeline kasi kung dalawa lang yung magtutulungan sa 10 taong magmi-makeup, usually it will really take a lot of time, no? It depends. But if we're doing the standard one, so just plan out like 2 to 3 hours of the makeup session. So, sa hair and makeup po talaga, siya yung dapat unang dumating na supplier sa inyong wedding preparation, guys. Because sila magdedepende yung oras at saka timeline nyo. So, take note, if yung Glam team is late, then as a wedding planner or a bride, you should have think na, move din yung mga next na itinerary. Okay? So, please, for the hair and makeup, guys, meron siyang iba't ibang session. So, the first session will be the bride portrait. So, make sure na unang makeup ni hair and makeup is the bride mismo. Tapos, yung mga bridesmaids, saka yung maid of honor, pwedeng sa mga assistant lang yun. Or kung meron mang tao or meron mang tauhan si hair and makeup that will be assigned to the bridesmaids and the maid of honor, then go. Pero most likely, inuuna po talagang i-hair and makeup si bride kasi dapat siya yung mauna matapos. Kasi meron pa siyang bride portrait. Bride portrait means bride solo photos. Mag-iisa siyang mag-shoot. Same goes with the groom. Mag-isa din siyang i-shoot. So, the traveling time naman, guys, it would really matter. So, let's say for example, here in Cebu City, medyo matraffic po talaga, no? So, if your hotel going to the church is 30 minutes away in driving, kindly add 1 hour of the traveling duration. So, dapat aalis kayo sa hotel 1 hour and 30 minutes before the ceremony. Usually for us, we do have this what we called an hour before the ceremony. Nandun na ang mga kasama sa entourage. And then 30 minutes before the time, nandun na din si bride. That will lead to our next chapter, which is the buffer time and mistakes, guys. Most likely, couples are underestimating of not giving out a buffer. For us as a wedding planner, guys, we always tend to provide a buffer. No? Sometimes nga, inahaway na nga kami ng mga other suppliers because parang sobrang early naman daw namin, sobrang so the suppliers have to really work with us. So, para intact yung timeline. We can do a little and so much of the adjustment, but just in case lang it happened, guys, that there are changes with the timeline, we gave our couple a heads up na merong konting changes. But yung pinaka dapat main nyo talaga as a wedding planner or sa bride is to be sure na lagay talaga kayo ng buffer sa ceremony. Bahala na po kapag after the ceremony, doon na po kayo bumawi. So, let's say for example is sa morning session, tapos 1 p.m. naman yung yung wedding ninyo, guys. So, most likely, maaga talaga tayong magfo-photo session. Pwede naman sigurong magfo-photo session ng maaga, pero kapag in kaso na hindi talaga na kompleto yung iba, like yung family portrait, pwede namang after siya ng ceremony kasi iba pa din kasi na dapat in time tayo sa ceremony, lalong-lalo na sa mga church wedding. Alam natin yung sa simbahan, meron talaga silang schedule na pina-follow. So, the moment na late kayo, of course, yung susunod na kakasal, maaapektuhan. So, always be ahead of the time before the wedding ceremony. So, that applies for the church. Now, for the garden wedding, same venue na wedding, venue ng reception tsaka ng ceremony, you can always negotiate naman that time. You don't have to, left early, sort of that. Basta, kayo na yung mag-a-adjust. Always make sure that you have the buffer. Now, I will list down the common mistakes that you have to avoid in here. One is we have the overbooking the glam time. Importante talaga na maganda tayo sa makeup, presentable tayo, but we always have to make sure na nag-set tayo ng expectation with the glam team. Saying, glam team, dapat matapos ka ng yung sinabi mo sa akin. 1 hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours, so dapat tapos na tayo in 2 hours para makakapag-start na ng photo session. Underestimating the traffic, especially dito sa Cebu, guys. Grabe yung traffic dito. So, hindi nyo dapat i-underestimate yung traffic. Always make some buffer. Now, if you need to have a reference on how is the traffic before kayong umalis, always mag-view sa Waze. That's what I do. Nag-review ako ng Waze para alam ko na ilang hours ba yung traveling time ko, ilang hours ba yung ilang minutes ba from the hotel going to this ceremony so that I can make the buffer time, ganon. And if I see na okay, super traffic nito, tapos meron pa dyang parang si Waze na parang nakikita niya na ganitong oras mag-traffic or mag-spike yung traffic. So, always check your resources. No backup plan for rain, especially for outdoor receptions. So, yun nga, you have to make a backup plan. I talk about this in my previous wedding planning video, which I will be linking in the description box and as well as here. So, you might want to see how I do explain about having a backup plan for a rainy season. Real-time sample. So, let me show you here. Yan yung sample timeline that we give to the couple, and we also give we printed on the day. It actually changed depend on the ceremony of each wedding that we are planned out, and as well as how far is the venue per venue. So kanon yung mga factor dun. So if you want to get a copy, you can click the link in the description box below and you'll see. Now, there you have it. So, let's talk one by one with this wedding timeline, guys. This wedding starts at 1 p.m. So, if you notice, there's a wedding rites. For the ceremony, it will start at 1 p.m. and this is a church wedding. Although the hotel preparation going to ceremony is just mga siguro 8 kilometers, hindi siguro aabot ng mga 8 kilometers away from the hotel to the church. It's just that the challenging here is the way going to the church kasi ikot pa kami. Hindi siya talagang yung diretsong 8 kilometers or let's say 5 kilometers para makaabot ka sa ceremony. Iikot pa kami. So we have to anticipate leaving the departure around 11:30 of this venue. We have here the wedding prep timeline. So for the wedding timeline here, we started at around 3:30 a.m. for the team bride prep. Getting ready, light breakfast, and coffee. So, we always have to highlight that in the notes na ano ba yung mga pwedeng gawin nila. So, when they wake up, getting ready, take a bath para in preparation pag dumating na yung hair and makeup. Now, by 4 a.m., darating na yung hair and makeup team. Magsiset up, magsiset up, assemble na sila, at mag-start na sila by around 4:10 a.m. Then, the 7 a.m., the media team arrives. Yun, nilalagyan namin dyan ng description, arrival, setup, coffee. Kasi, yung mga media team, hindi yung pagdating, shoot ng shoot. Hindi. Magsiset up pa yan ng mga gamit nila. They have to settle down. They will do the planning and to look around. You know, ano mang term na tawag doon. Like, magre-review sila sa place kung saan maganda yung shooting, yung filming, photo shoot. In short. And 7, still, yan, meron wedding details. Groom for, actually mistake lang namin itong 7 a.m. But, it's more on 7:10 na siguro nakastart ng wedding details. First look, attire, groom squad, groom's best man. Tapos we have the bride squad photo shoot. We have the groom squad second look. So, these are the thing na kailangan ninyong i-write down para alam nyo kung saan nyo ipaplat yung mga timeline na to, what time that, especially ito darating yung family, si mother of the bride, si mother of the groom, kailangan i-hair and makeup because family pictorial. So, anong oras yung lunchtime? Is at the departure time? Tapos, yung sample, church assemble. What time kayong mag-assemble? So, for us, for a 1 p.m., chine-check na namin by 12:10. Mga part ng entourage. So, kakausapin namin sino yung mga VIPs dito, sino yung mga secondary. I-assemble pa. Then, start ng processional march. Here's one thing you also need to know. Processional march shouldn't start at exactly 1 time your ceremony is. It should be before the ceremony kasi yung 1 p.m. na yan yung 1 p.m. mag-start yung ceremony mismo. Hindi kung kailan ka magma-march. If you notice yung viral na video about yung bride, parang patakbo na siya kasi yung father nag-start na ng misa na hindi pa nakadating si bride. Yan. So, that's one of the good example, guys. I know there was a miscommunication there, but the highlight here is yung pare, hindi yan nag-start kung what time kayong matapos sa processional march. Mag-start yan kung what time yung ceremony mismo. Okay? So, that's why we always have like 15 minutes before the processional march. Standby na kami, start na kami. 12:30, standby na, lahat nakalinya na para mag-start ng 12:45 na processional march para hindi malate sa ceremony. Whether kulang si Ninang, whether wala si Ninang, whether wala si Bible bearer or ring bearer, mag-start sila ng wala kasi yung importante doon nandun si groom tsaka nandun si bride. For the photo op, ilang oras kayo mag-photo op dyan, ilang oras kayo mag-pictorial, travel into the reception venue, yung ganon, venue post-nap, meron din venue post-nap. then retouch, then reception, then that's it. That's all you have. And then the rest will start for the program depending on how the host wanted to run your program. But for the program, guys, usually it's just take around 4 hours. How it's our wedding timeline. On the day timeline na pwede nyong i-refer, guys. So again, if you want to get a copy, click nyo lang yung link sa baba. And by the way, let me know when will be your wedding day and where it's going to be held. Is it in Cebu, somewhere in the Philippines, outside of the Philippines? Just comment down below, guys. And if you find this helpful, please do not forget to hit the like. Of course, subscribe ka naman. Share this to your friends and family who might need this type of, tips. And it will really, really big help for my channel to grow and to reach people like you, and for me to be able to create more of these free contents and free tips. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on our next one. Bye guys!